Hello everybody, my name is Aaron aka Pullin'Teeth and welcome back to the PTW Pre-Season 2 World Championship Contenders Tournament. My god, that is a mouthful. Either way, we are in what is now going to be the final part of Round 2. If you missed the last few episodes, you'll miss the entirety of Round 1 and the first half of Round 2, where we saw such names as Eddie Guerrero advance, Andre the Giant, Umaga and Chris Hero have all made it to the semis. But we still have 4 more matches to go, folks, so without any further ado, let's dive straight into this first match of this episode. We've got the living legend Terry Funk versus John Moxley. Two men who have been somewhat, well, Moxley has been compared to Terry Funk a few times. Moxley at the minute is in the run of his life in AEW. Let's see if he can continue that run here in PTW, because he's had a bit of an up and down season in Season 1. Terry Funk, however, has made his debut here in this tournament, beating Triple H in Round 1, so he came out swinging, did old Terry. The crazy old man managed to beat the game in Round 1. And John Moxley, who we are seeing enter the ring now, he beat Bobby Lashley in Round 1. So both these men had grueling first round matches. These two both known for a hardcore, hard-hitting, brutal, brawling style. So they're not going to be too dissimilar to each other in terms of their in-ring ability here. So they've even got a similar stance. Let's see who gets the better of this exchange. Moxley going for the Bulldog choke already. Trying to wrench Terry's head out of its socket, but Terry slips out. Moxley is going to waste no time. He does not care that Terry is a legend. Mox will put you down. Brutal forearms and then going for a heel hook. Moxley does have underrated submission game. Terry, pile driver from Terry, and goes for the spinning toe hold. Terry goes for the spinning toe hold and gets kicked away by Mox. Terry now the jabs to the face. It seems to have been a thing here in this second round that people are not going by halves. They are going big and going big early. Mox sends off the ropes. Big lariat from Moxley. King Kong style lariat. Those big shots to the ribs from Funk. A dropping the elbow on the back of Moxley's head. Those little shoot uppercuts to Moxley's jaw. Mox sends him off the ropes again with a big King Kong lariat. And a cover. 1, 2. Oh my god, I thought he damn near took Terry Funk's head clean off his shoulders. Oh, Terry goes low. Drops the elbow to the back of the head. Moxley now pulling pile driver. Doesn't go for the pin, he goes up top instead. Down to the chair, I don't know where he pulled that from. And MLX. But Terry Funk straight back to his feet. Back and forth they go. Look at this strike exchange. Funk, bionic elbow. And you just mount Moxley for the punches. They said this is going to be brutal, this one. The crazy old man is still swinging. Off the ropes he goes and a Fez press. Holds it in for the pin. Almost had him. Moxley there to power out. Moxley now, Death Rider. Doesn't go for a pin. Instead he runs and drops the elbow. What was Mox thinking? Surprised that Mox didn't go for the pin there. Funk with a running lariat into the spinning toe hold. Oh, Moxley fights out the spinning toe hold again. Go behind Moxley. He's figured Bulldog choke. He's got that Bulldog choke locked in tight. Again, Terry Funk slips out of it though. And Funk's got a fork. Stabbing Moxley in the head. Mox is busted open, of course he is. Not surprised. And Moxley again goes straight back to the Bulldog choke. Mox is bleeding and he realises that could be a dangerous situation. And he keeps going back to this. Repeatedly goes back to that Bulldog choke. He's got a game plan here. Paradigm shift from Moxley. Drags Funk out. And then he goes to the pin. 1, 2. 0.9. Funk is still alive in this one. Funk goes back to the fork. Stabbing Moxley in the head with it. Mox is bleeding pretty heavily, but he is still alive. Funk a pile driver. Funk taking a second, he's not going for the pin. Somewhat showing respect, I suppose. Moxley, Death Rider. Mox didn't go for the pin after the first Death Rider. Funk, I suppose, was showing the same level of respect, but nearly came back to bite him. Paradigm shift again from Moxley. Drags Funk away from the ropes. Cover. 1, 2. Almost had it again. Funk. Another pile driver. He's not going to make the same mistake again. He goes for the pin. 1, 2. Funk almost had it. 2.9. Insiguri from the Funker. Terry's going up top. Moonsault from Terry. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Funk pulled out the moonsault and the crazy old man did it. The crazy old man put away Jon Moxley. Funk had a very poor season 1. He made very few appearances. He got shut down in the hardcore division, but Funk showed up tonight and he put away probably a favourite to win this entire tournament in Moxley. That was impressive from the Funker. Well folks, now we've got a very interesting matchup. The longest reigning and most dominant world champion in PTW history, Martial Law, is making his way to the ring. Law advanced into this round by beating Goku, so he had no slouch of an opponent in the first round. Interesting to see if he's going to continue that momentum. He's going to continue his winning ways here in PTW. He has been a force to be reckoned with. But he's got himself a bit of a surprise opponent. Someone we did not expect to make it to this round, to be honest with you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is PTW original Sullivan Cassidy, who got in this tournament on a whim, and he managed to beat Big Bear in round 1 in what most would be calling an upset. Cassidy beat the Bear. Can he beat Martial Law? This would be the biggest upset. Cassidy's still fairly green. He's a PTW original, like I said. He has not been doing this for very long. Law, however, one of the most dominant champions we've ever had, and already going in for that choke. He's put many opponents away with it. Cassidy, though, is a heavy hitter. If Law underestimates him, that will be to his own detriment. Well, they're punishing the whiff there from Cassidy. Cover already from Law, 2. This could be a walk in the park for Law, to be honest. He could just be toying with Cassidy already. Another big kick to the face. I think he is just toying with him. Super kick from Law. Law is just toying with Cassidy right now, but Cassidy kicks to the ribs. Nice. Spins him round with the TKO stunner. 1. Just a 1 count. Law powers out. And there's that kick to the face. That roundhouse. Law diving single leg drop kick. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, 2.9. Law almost beat Cassidy in record time. Cassidy was going for a discus of some kind there, and Law shut him down with quick strikes. And he goes straight back to that choke. He doesn't know what to do with himself right now. So shut down Law there with an elbow to the spine, but Law still swinging. Discus lariat attempt, didn't connect. Cassidy might have been going for that brutal powerbomb. Law's just seemingly got everything Cassidy's trying to do perfectly scouted. Another 2.9, Cassidy just survives. Cassidy's got probably heavier hands than Law. Law is still brutal as hell. Cassidy, headbutt. That's one way to do it. Cover after the headbutt. 1, 2, 2.9. Cassidy almost knocked Law out cold there. And just kicking out Cassidy's knee. Law again goes back to that choke once again. He's done this multiple times. He's tried to put many away and he does it again. Law just walked through Cassidy in that one with relative ease. Cassidy barely got out of the blocks. Barely managed to hit any offense at all, and Law just destroyed him. Law is on the warpath here. The absolute warpath. Nice. Anyway, we have still got more matches, ladies and gentlemen. We still need to round off round 2. I'm speechless at how easy Law just marched through Cassidy there. This is dangerous for everybody else in this tournament. Well, folks, our next match hopefully is less one-sided than the last one. we have got ourselves Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, who managed to advance into this round by being the man who won the very first tournament here for PTW of Freddie Mercury. Wade Wilson, Deadpool, he unconventional to say the least, but he had a hell of a showing in that first round. As they beating Freddie is no easy feat. He's got a very, very different opponent tonight though. He is taking on the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Danielson advanced to this round by beating Adam Cole in the first round. So Danielson, he's ready here. Can the American Dragon beat Deadpool to advance into the next round? Advance into the semis. Here we go, bell is rung. And nice, they've already, Deadpool went for a headbutt. Danielson avoided headbutting him himself, and now he's just beating Wade down. And already into the lapel lock. Danielson trying to prove that he is just as deadly as Law, but that'll slow you down in a hurry. What the hell is Deadpool doing? He's just throwing the most random array of strikes, but it's working for him. That's the thing with Deadpool, he's unpredictable. You never know what he's going to do. Then he gets caught in a reverse suplex. I mean, you're never really quite sure what to make of Deadpool. You never really know what he's going to do. He goes for a modified ankle lock there. Probably trading submission game with Danielson is not the smartest move. Repeatedly going low probably is. Roll up, one. Just a one count. Deadpool's got Danielson on the ropes here. He covers him. One, two. Again, interesting how Deadpool has managed to slow Danielson's momentum down very early. Danielson decides against going for whatever he goes there. Probably the headbutt. Nice, traps the arm. So you don't want to trade submissions with Danielson. But Deadpool's got the fork. Busting Danielson open with it. We saw what happened to Moxley against Funk. I suppose he's going to go for big strikes, not connecting. Crossface there from Danielson. Not quite the lapel lock. Here we go, strike exchange. Kicks to the ribs versus punches to the face. Deadpool got the better of that exchange. Then goes low again on Danielson. He has really just been working the groin. Danielson pissed about it. Up top, diving headbutt to the back of Deadpool's head. Lama he stroll from Danielson. One, two. Just a 2 count. Another shoot headbutt to the face. Danielson up top again. Another diving headbutt. Throwing Deadpool away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. 2.9. Deadpool goes back to that fork again. Technically, I suppose it is a submission. Both men just went to headbutt each other and both missed. Danielson can snatch you into a submission at a moment's notice. Apparently Deadpool can just bust out a fork, start stabbing you in the head at a moment's notice. And again, he is really working that. He's trying to open a serious wound on Danielson. And again, another third time in a row. Is Danielson going to quit to these? Seemingly not. Drops him into a crossface, but again too close to the ropes. Deadpool might come across as absolutely insane, but he seemingly always has a game plan, even if it makes no sense to anybody else. But it's working for him. But Danielson trapped 3 limbs. Again too close to those ropes. Deadpool's got Danielson all disoriented with these multiple stabs to the head. Danielson waiting. Cross body. Deadpool is in the ropes again. Oh, and again goes low. This has been absolutely brutal. Danielson's bleeding like hell. Airplane spin from Danielson. I suppose that's probably not the smartest thing to do when you've been bleeding for a while. To the wrist. Brass knucks to the face from Deadpool. Oh, but a headbutt from Danielson. He says no. Stand him up, Danielson off the ropes, for psycho knee. But Deadpool's up before Danielson can get there to recover. Deadpool shuffle into a very strange pin, and Deadpool beats Danielson. Deadpool advances to the next round. Don't know, would you call that an upset? I'm not sure. Deadpool's been a somewhat surprise in this tournament. Walking through people. Advances to the next round after beating Danielson down. The Deadpool shuffle. And that was it. Danielson has had no answer for it. He had no answer for virtually anything Deadpool pulled out in that match. Well, folks, we now have the final match of round 2 in this tournament. We have got ourselves Scott Steiner versus Kofi Kingston. This is going to be quite an interesting one because Steiner is a former PTW World Champion, but he had one of the shortest reigns that we ever had. He lost it literally straight after he won it. He won it, and the next show he lost it to Law. He beat Law, kind of. It was a triple threat match between Steiner, Law, and Paul Phoenix, who was also in this tournament, but who was eliminated in round 1 by Andre. However, we've now got Kofi Kingston as well. Kofi, more of a tag team competitor in PTW, but he's not made many appearances. So this could be interesting for Kofi. How does he fare up against the former PTW World Champion? Well, this we're about to find out. Kingston and Steiner, here we go. Oh, nice little shoot, fireman's carry takeover. Goes for a Steiner line, doesn't connect. Kofi with the elbows. Trouble in paradise! But Steiner's already up. Kofi threw his best shot at Steiner very early on. Seems to be a theme in this tournament. Big drop kick from Kofi. At least in the second round, people are throwing their heavy shots early. I suppose it makes sense to try and end matches as quickly as you possibly can. So if you want to try and advance, boom drop from Kofi. Steiner, nice just vertical suplex, keeping it basic. So definitely has the power advantage here over Kofi. Kofi, SOS! Kofi's got more versatility, I should say. And definitely has a speed advantage. Steiner not quite the same as he once was. But he's still got a lot in his tank. As we saw, oh god, just as I was saying that, Kofi almost got the victory. Steiner, well, he was a former world champion here in PTW. The London, oh, nice! 1, 2, 2.9 again. He's going for a second time. Another Tiger driver, another 2.9. Kofi is still alive. Back and forth they go now. Elbows for punches, elbows for punches. Steiner gets the better of that exchange. Bring him out now, Steiner. Kofi up, but Kofi drops Steiner very quickly there. Another trouble in paradise. Kofi has hit Steiner with multiple of those already. Kofi is struggling with the ring position now. Steiner had the rope, save him there. Another Tiger driver. Another 2.9, Kofi barely surviving. And another one. Steiner has definitely got a game plan here. And so far it's working for him, but there's the moonstomp from Kofi. 1, 2, look at the grin. But again, Steiner manages to survive. Throws them both. Go, big Steiner line. 1, 2. Both these guys are just hitting brutal big moves as quickly as they can. And Kofi, trouble in paradise in the back of Steiner's head. That could be all she wrote. 1, 2. Oh, again, Steiner survives. A block there. Kofi goes for a Rana. Steiner shuts him down. Almost had it. Kofi jumping neck breaker. And Steiner back up off the ropes. He goes, big line. Sends him back up again. But Steiner wasn't groggy. Just chops Kofi down. Steiner now. Wait, screwdriver from Steiner. That's it. Kofi's done. 1, 2, 3. You get hit with the Steiner screwdriver. You don't get up. We have got ourselves some interesting names who have advanced into the semi-finals in this tournament. Just think, this means that Steiner's going to face Deadpool in the semi-finals, folks. Let's have a look, see what we have lined up for ourselves in the semis. We're going to have Andre the Giant taking on Umaga in the semi-finals. We are also going to have ourselves Chris Hero, who's going to be taking on Eddie Guerrero. We have got Terry Funk taking on Martial Law. And we have got Deadpool taking on Scott Steiner. All of that is coming up in the next episode, though. So easy for me to say. So thank you so much for watching in this one. It has been a genuine pleasure as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. All the fun stuff. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.